Welcome to MMO Gaming, where the Pokemon TCG, One Piece card game and Disney Lorcana come to life. If you want to level up your game, stay tuned and let's switch right into the video. Hello and welcome to another commentary gameplay video here on my channel. So today we are taking a look at round number 1 of the Disney Lorcana World Championship, where we have Zan Syed here on the left up against Karsten. So we are playing in the Super Sealed event, so both players got 4 packs of the latest expansion, so set 5 through set 8. And they have to build a deck with 3 ink colors, and it is a best of 3. So pretty excited for this one, and I would just jump right into the first game here. So looks like Karsten is going first. Inks the Jim Hawkins there. And back over to Zan here. So he just also inked the card and passed over. Now we see the Honey Mary getting inked, and the Helga Sinclair is being placed down here for Frank. So now let's see what Zan's reaction here is. So Helga Sinclair, really good card, 2-cost unlinkable, 0 stat line, has the Challenger +3. And during your turn this character gains Evasive. And Evasive is, I think, a good word, right? Because in the Super Sealed event there is a less removal around, so all cards with Evasive are really putting in their work there. And are a great card to have. And here we see the Dukias played down by Zan, 3-2 stat line. And Frank on the other side inked another card here and played down the Rhino. Can't quite tell the exact name here. And here we see another steel card played down by Zan. So both players in the early games try to build up the board. Don't try to quest at the beginning. And here we see the Kenai getting inked and a Genie that we know of the constructed is getting played down here by Frank, drawing him another card. Okay, so he's questing with the Shanxi here. So going up the first ink of the game. And back over to Zan. And here we see the Iago being played down by Zan. Both players at 4 ink. But he's not interacting here, just passing it over to Frank again. So looks like Frank is going to quest here with the Shanxi and the Genie, putting himself up to 4 lore already. Is now inking the card here and then place the TikTok down. It's really hard to know all those off-meta cards, right? So please bear with me that I don't know all of them, but back to Zan. He's questing now with the Iago, which is a 2-4 evasive body, so only the Genie can handle it right now. But I think also the TikTok gains evasive during his turn, right? So now let's see. I think played then he pulled the lever to draw 2 additional cards here. Then he's playing down a Genie from his own. And back over to Frank here. Okay, looks like he's challenging with the Shanxi into Iago. And then we see him quest with the Genie and TikTok, so it's already up at 7 lore here. Inks another card and now back over to Zan. And we also see here from Zan's side that he also plays cards like the Genie here that gains evasive during this turn, and I think it's pretty good to build your deck around having options to deal with those evasive characters. So he's inking the Pete item here that comes into the play exerted. He's then challenging the Shanxi here with his Genie, taking this off the board. Passing the turn over to Frank again. Looks like he's interacting here with the Helga Sinclair. Card that is in play since the first turn, right? But not done so much yet. And then, we Looks like he's taking out the genie here with the Helga Sinclair. Because of her Challenger +3. That was easy, yeah, to deal with here. And now he's questing with the rest. 5 lower, he's up at 12 and also plays another character that quests for 3. Putting Zan on a 1-turn clock, kind of. Playing the Atitaya down. 7 cost Inkable, 7/7 stat line and quest for 3 from set 8. Now we see the Miss Bianca hitting the field. The steel character here takes down Genie. And now we see Zan challenging into all of those characters here by Frank's side. Taking down Genie, Helga Sinclair and Panic here. Moving a bunch of lore and quest power here from his side of the board. Oh, we do see the King Arthur here. The nice enchanted version. So it looks like Frank here pulled a enchanted here in those packs. And yeah, now he's playing it down. Quest here with the Atitaya. Goes up to 15 lower. Also questing here with the TikTok probably, right? I think with the 5/6 stat line. That's hard to come through. And that's what we see here. So he's going up to 16 lower and then passing it over to Zan again. So the Arthur, yeah, has the effect when you play this character, chosen character gains Challenger +2 and Resist +2 and can challenge ready characters this turn. I mean, there would be the option here to, yeah, give TikTok Resist 2 and then he could take down the Miss Bianca, but I think, yeah, just questing your way to victory is the way to go here. So now we do see the challenge here from Zan Syed with the Pruny into the Atitaya. And yeah, when this card is banished, you are able to draw a card, and he's also evasive. And now we do see the Jasmine here being played down. Targeting the Arthur. I think he can't quest for next turn, right? So we see also the Jack getting played down here. And Zan is questing here with these other 2 characters. So back over to Frank's side here. Is the Gantu in play? So the Yasmin is, when you play this character, choose 1, exert chosen damage character or chosen opposing character against Reckless. So this means they can quest and must challenge if able. So let's see, the Arthur has to quest here. He's questing, or he's damaging, yeah, challenging the Miss Bianca here with the TikTok. He's now bouncing back the other character here from Zan's side here. Not doing anything here with the Arthur at all, just passing it over. And then we see the concession here by Zan. So Frank leading this game up 1-0. And I would say we jump right into the second game. Here we are. Looks like we didn't miss too much here. Just some Amethyst and Steel cards down for both players. So there's the Bambi for Frank. And the Orville down here for Zan. And Frank is playing down the Don Carnage. I think he's also having evasive, right? So also a great character to play down here on the 3 ink turn. And Zan answering this here with a Genie that is able to deal with those evasive characters. 3/4 stat line. So if Frank is questing here with the Don Carnage, then the Genie can take care of it because he gains evasive during his turn. Okay, so here we see a Merlin being inked by Frank. He's playing down the Cusco dual color. And looks like he's questing with the Bambi again. So the Cusco is also evasive card, right? Has the effect at the start of your turn. Choose one. Each player draws a card or each player chooses and discards a card. Really cool card to have. So it looks like he chose that both players draw a card option here. And yeah, the genie just took care of the Bambi here from Frank's side. So now the question, does he quest? Oh, he's questing here with the Don Carnage, and I think the Orville got evasive now because the Miss Bianca is on play, right? So the Orville has a hidden effect, right? When there's a Miss Bianca in play, he gains evasive, so he can take care of the Don Carnage here. Pretty easy. Now we see a foil Rapunzel here, hitting the field, but he's not targeting down the Don Carnage here with the Orville. Interesting. I think the Rapunzel has the effect that when she's questing, you can target a character, and that one can't challenge the next, can't quest the next turn, right? Whenever this character quests, shows an opposing character can't quest during their next turn. Pretty good card. Also, it is a foiled version, foiled legendary, so great pull there by Zan. And I think Frank now just inked another Rudy here, play down the Mother Gothel, and now Zan has to pick up another card here. Picks up Miss Bianca. So now maybe questing here with 4 lore. Quest here with the March hair, right? And I think, yeah, didn't quest here with anything else here, just passing it back to Zan. Plays down his own TikTok after inking another card here down. Now questing with the Rapunzel, targeting down the Mother Gothel, so she can't quest next turn, right? Bring his lore count up here to 2 more, like first 2 lore of the game. Frank also decided again to draw 2 cards here. This means that Zan also gets to refill up his hand here to play the Hypnotic Strength. Then we trade the Don Carnage here with the Rapunzel. So this one is draw card and choose a character against challenge +2. This means 5 strength into the Rapunzel. Then he's questing with the March hair, I think, right? Bringing his Lorcana up to 5. Plays a TikTok down, then passing it over to Zan Syed here. So he's playing down the Hades, inks the library, and then TikTok clears the March hair, putting 3 damage onto his character. Back over to Frank, which shows another 2 cards here. The other option would be that both players discard cards from their hand, right? So now we do see a quest here with the Gothel and the TikTok. 8 lore already gained here. Placed on the Atitaya. 3 cost inkable. 7/7 stat line. So now we do see a Pluto coming down here for Zan. And plays also the Miss Bianca down. Okay, looks like he's just questing out here with everything. 3, 4, 5. Goes up to 7 lore here. So we see a genie here coming down for Frank. Both players got a pretty big board here. So if Frank quests now, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could go up to 16 lore already. It looks like the panic is placed down, moving 1 damage here from the TikTok over to Pluto. He's now questing here for 8, goes up to 16. Passing it over to Zan. So I think this will be a crucial turn for the second game here. So now he's doing some calculations here, how to attack here. I mean, he has to get rid of a bunch of cards, right? I think could leave the genie and the TikTok, right? But would need to clear all other cards here from play. Now we see the Orbital taking down the Cusco. Miss Bianca attacking into the Mother Gothel. Then he's playing down a action card to move some damage here over to the genie. And also allowing him to draw 4 cards, right? I think for every damage counter moved. Everybody's got a weakness. Move 1 damage counter from each damage character you haven't played. Choose an opposing character. Draw a card for each damage counter. Move this way. So this was a pretty nice way in order to get rid of those genie, right? So now we see the Amethyst Coil being placed down. So now when he's inking card, he can move another damage counter here. From the Orbital to the Mother Gothel, taking this one out. Now we can take Pluto and TikTok attacks here into the Atitaya, leaving Frank only with 3 quest power here in play. Very well played here by Zan, putting a lot of effort here by dealing with all of those cards here from Frank's side. So now we see a quest here, bring him up to 19 lower. Then he's playing down the Mufasa and also another 3-cost unit. So now playing the Restoring the Crown, exerting all characters, and now when he is challenging and KOing, he's getting 2 lowers, so this means I think he has game right. So challenges, yeah, this here plus 2 lower. The other Miss Bianca takes out this one, another 2 lower, so 14 lower. He's questing with the dog 15, hardest 18, and then plays down the Giant Cobra. So Zan taking down game number 2 here. And that will mean we have a 3rd and final match going on. Frank is going first again, right? And yeah, play the Mr. Smee. It's not the great one with 2 lower, it's another one. And Zan is playing a Bambi here of his own. Okay, so now we see some characters here played down. And it looks like he was challenging here with the Mr. Smee. Now we do see, let me quickly, sorry, a little bit. Put 1.5 here. So now we do see a Mother Gothel here, played down, bouncing back the Elsa here into Zan's hand. I mean, in general, it's a great card to have, but now we see a P being played down here by Frank. Frank already at 7 lower, questing his way to a quick victory here, questing again 11 lower. There's also only 6 minutes left. On the clock, so let's see if we are able to finish this one. Inks his last card and plays out the Mufasa, so no cards in hand here for Frank Karsten. So he got all of his X out. Okay, looks like he was taking out the Mother Gothel here with the Pete and also moving damage here with the Amethyst Coil, right? Plays out the bird there and back over to Frank. He's just questing out here. 4 lower again, going up to 15. Plays down another card here, which he drew from the top of his deck. So let's see. Looks like he's moving damage here to Mufasa. Pete takes down a character, so does the Sasu. And then he's playing down the Bruno Madrigal and locking up the Mufasa, so he can't quest the next turn, or he stays exerted, right? Plays down the Everybody's Got a Weakness to draw 2 more cards, putting 2 damage onto Mufasa. Just another card played down here by Frank. Go to Zan, so now let's see, the Sasu can deal with Mufasa, 2 damage. And here we see the action played down, another damage counter moved here from the P to Mufasa. Sasu puts 2 more damage counters here. And then Another damage move with the Amethyst Coil, taking down the Mufasa. So now it looks pretty good for Zan. I mean, not pretty good, but at least he's able to deal with those threats here from Frank's side. So now probably both cards clearing the... Oh, nice. There's the Elsa. Bruno Madrigal clears the Mother Mim, and then Elsa and Pete clearing the other card. And now Frank top stacks a Genie into a Don Carnage. Wow, that's crazy. That's 3 lore right there, and also both cards are evasive. So hard to deal with for Zan here. So he's questing here with Pete and Elsa, getting the first 3 lore of this game. Plays down another card here, inks the Cobra. Hey, played down as a bodyguard. 1 damage counter, move to Genie and back out to Frank. So now we are in time. I think it's like +5 turns, right? So Frank just there. Quests here, plays down TikTok, and now can Zan Syed here find the answer here to those evasive cards? And I think not right. He also has to get rid of the active TikTok. And I think it's a pretty hard task to deal with. So he's going through all of his options, but I think that's it probably, right? Is there any way he can get out of this spot? I don't think so. No, and there we see the handshake. So Frank is winning this first round here, 2-1 up against Zan Syed. So congratulations and well played here by him. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if not already done, please leave a like or a comment, or also subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you on the next video on my channel here.